Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn Care, and this is kind of a off lawn care subject, but I've been having trouble with light in my woodshed, so I got on Amazon and looked around, and I was able to find a solar light. And what's cool about this light is that it solar panel itself has a 16-foot cord on it, so I can put the solar panel outside facing the sun and the light inside. And so I'm hoping this will kind of solve my problem, because going out, you know, it's getting dark earlier, you know, like 5 o'clock it's dark. So when we get home, we're going to stock up the wood stove. It's dark outside, so I'm hoping this will kind of solve the problem. This is kind of a pre-video, so I'm actually gonna install this and show you guys just how it goes and everything like that. I heard the screws are kind of flimsy in here, so I'm probably gonna use some of my deck screws to mount it. Let me go ahead and open it. You guys can kind of see what it looks like. Hopefully it's actually what's supposed to be in here. Lately I've been opening some of these Amazon packages, and they got some random stuff in here, so hopefully what I ordered is in here. Okay, yeah, it looks like what I ordered is in here. That always looks bigger online, but it's a, I guess it's a, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ledee, maybe? And it's motion detection. I'll let you guys kind of see. It looks like Ledee or something like that. But anyway, supposed to be pretty bright. 1800. If that's the battery or what it is. No, 300 lumens is the brightness. It's got 106 LED lights, and I think it's kind of a cool white light. But yeah, I thought it would be much bigger than this. It looks bigger in the, you know, on Amazon in the pictures, but I guess that's just how they sell a lot of them. So I may get 2 of these. I don't know. We'll see how well it lights it up. And it only lights it up for about 30 seconds, but I think if I'm in there like splitting wood or something like that, I can just kind of wave my arms around and trip it again. You know, I'm not in there very long, you know, just to split a few logs, you know, if I don't have any at night. The rest of them I'll just leave for the daytime. So anyway guys, this is like I said, the pre-video. That's the packaging. And then so if you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. And alright, stay tuned for the video. Thanks guys. Okay guys, and get you set up right here where I'm kind of putting this thing together. I thought it'd be easier. I thought it would be just, you know, already kind of put together, and it'd be a plug and play type of a system. That's pretty much not the case. So first off, I'm going to tell you, be careful with the little tiny nuts that they provide, because they have to slip into this little tiny thing here, and then you got to put this twist deal on. And I thought I lost one of them because this is the woodshed, so maybe I shouldn't be putting it together out here in the woodshed, I guess. I'm not sure what to say about that. And then once you get that put together, the light is the same way. You screw this to the wall, and then it just slips in there. So pretty much an easy type of an installation, but it seems like they just have this put together already. I mean, this is just tiny, tiny, tiny. So recommendation. So, and it's not a sponsored ad by any means, so we'll let you guys know what is BS and what is not. So we got the other one, and I'll get the light here, and I'm going to go ahead and install that on the light as well. It's the same exact setup. You put this little deal in here like so, and then the little tiny screw and nut. And another thing too, like, well, I guess they did give a couple of them, so there is an extra one in here, so they must have had that problem before. So that's kind of a good thing, I guess, adding an extra nut, because I guess I didn't realize they had an extra nut in there because I thought it just fell. So you want to hold your finger. You want to hold your finger on the other side where the nut is at, so it doesn't pop out like it did on me the first time. So little tip: hold your finger on over the nut so it doesn't go flying out and you lose it. So okay, so it looks like that. It's the same as the solar panel setup. So I'm going to stick this little nut in my pocket in case I need it. Now it looks like they sent quite a few of these actually for extras. So seems like they must have had this issue where they've people's lost them, and then they probably had to send a new one. So anyway, well, here's what the light looks like. It's not huge, and I don't need a huge light in here by any means. So and then just like the solar panel, you mount this bracket on the wall, and then it slides in like this, and then you can adjust it however you want. It doesn't appear to have, there's no screws or nothing here for that part. It's just a friction. It just fits in there with friction, so that's pretty much that. Okay, well, we got two of these things to mount. Now, the screws I'm going to use, let's see, we got one sitting over here. I'm going to use some heavy screws. I mean, the ones they send are kind of crazy, but I'm going to use some deck screws. And it's probably a little bit bigger hole, a little smaller hole, but when I put it on my impact, it'll go right in, trust me. So that's what I'm going to set up right now. Get my impact ready here. My bit. That's the bit right there. Actually, I've already got a bit on there. Yeah, and those little screws that they provide are not going to do anything. I mean, I'm installing it in a woodshed, so I mean, you guys can I'm going to install it up in that corner, right up here. So I'm going to try to get you guys the best angle here so you can see what I'm doing, because I'm going to go get the ladder. I was going to do the outside first, but I think I'm going to I'm going to do in here first. I'm already in here, so that way I don't have to keep moving the camera around. So let me go grab my extra screws and stuff, and the camera, or not the camera, but the ladder. We just don't have power out in this shed, so you know, installing this is kind of a handy little deal. I'm not much on solar panels generally, but this might be pretty good deal here. I'll let you guys know. Like I said, any of these reviews I'm doing so far are not sponsored or nothing, so not yet. But this ladder up in the corner is going to be kind of tricky. Okay, so I got my drill, got my screw. You got to make sure you put it to where this portion is facing up. That way the light or the solar panel can slide into it. And I'm not going to be too fussy. Like I said, it's just a wood shed, so we're gonna put one of these screws in my pocket. About right. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a weird setup because it's on this round post, so hopefully it'll work. I'm sure it will. Hopefully this goes through and doesn't break the bracket. I've had that happen on some different things, but I don't think it. Let's see here. I got to kind of do this on an angle so it's lighting up the whole area here. Now I think this is going to bend the bracket a little bit, so I'm hoping it still works. Let me grab the light and see if it goes in there okay. Might have to back them out just a little bit to make it slide in, but I think it should work. Okay. Now, yeah, that's what I thought too. Hopefully I've got this to where, there we go. Alright, so that kind of lucked out on that actually. And there's a button on here too. I guess once you hook this up, you got to press the button and put the little cover. It's actually the instructions. So you got to put this little cover on to block the sun and test to make sure it works. Well, I think this is going to work good. I actually got that in there just right because you got to slide it in from the top. I was afraid I might have had it too high, but it's perfect actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole through the side here, and then that wire will come through. I'll have it come through there somewhere. I may be able to even feed it through where the roof meets the siding, because it ain't a real tight building because it's a wood shed, so I wanted to have some extra space there. So well, I just got to go out there, and then we're going to install this other part of it, and then we'll run. Well, no, that ain't going to work, because let me show you guys what we're dealing with here. So what we're dealing with here is it's got a quite large little deal that's got to come through the wall there. So I'm gonna have to drill. A pretty good size hole there somewhere. So I'm gonna move you guys outside. So, and then I'll move everything else outside. So this is the corner we're dealing with here. Make sure, yep, right up there. And here's the light. Got a couple of screws in my pocket so I don't forget. Okay. I'll go grab this ladder real fast. Okay. So we want to mount this in a sunny spot. So I'm going to face this. I'm going to face this going south, obviously. I'm going to put it right up here, right under this eave. I look like we got a big wasp nest up under there. I might be able to feed it up under there. We're going to see. So I'll go ahead and get a screw out. Maybe I'll mount it. I'll mount it right there. I was going to mount it on this corner, but I'm thinking here on this flat spot might be the best because I've got a little hole directly above it. I might be able to utilize to stick the thing through it. I'm going to take this out of here and drill a hole first, I think. Getting it through this tin is sometimes a pain. I've already kind of got the hole already marked, so. Well, dropped one. Almost through. This thing up here out of my way. There we go. Okay. Now I can get this started at least. And I can go down and get my other screw. So here we go. Okay, get my other screw I dropped. Okay, that should do it. Now, I'll grab the solar panel. Okay, so, as like before, this thing's just got a, now, the rivets in the this tin is not letting me slide it in, so I'm just going to back it out a little bit, install it, and then drill it, suck them back in, hopefully. Okay, so it's a pretty flimsy little solar panel, so you want to be careful. And I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this tie here because I'm going to have extra cord. So I'm going to tie this on the inside. I'm going to bound this thing back up. Okay. Now I'm going to see if I can feed this up through this rivet here. You want to make sure you pull all this wire out so you don't got any kinks in it. And then you can feed it in through your hole. Careful not to catch it on your ladder. Now I don't think, nope, that's not going to fit through there. So I'm going to have to drill a pretty good sized hole to get this through here. So I just need to go through there. I think this is so it can have a weather tight connection, but this is going to be inside, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. But it's got to have it because it's got a screw on there to make the connection. So I'm going to have to drill. I'm going to have to drill a hole here somewhere, probably right up here by where this is at, probably right here. So I'm going to go grab a drill bit, a pretty good sized drill bit, so I can make that hole. So hold on just a second here. Okay guys, now we just have to drill this hole. I've already got it started, so I might have to get a bigger drill bit yet, because this, like I said, this little thing they've got on the back is pretty long. Probably want to put some silicone or some span foam in here to seal up your hole, because otherwise it's just going to be a big old hole here. It's almost there. I think my battery's almost dead on my drill too, so that is going to have to be a pretty darn large hole. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys, I don't know why they designed it like this, but what a pain. I'm gonna go see if I can find a bigger bit real quick, guys. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright guys, I think I got a little bit bigger drill bit here. tricky deal getting this in here. It's not gonna fit. Good Lord. Why in the world would they design it like this? Yeah, I'm almost real close to getting it in there. It's just, it takes a big drill bit. There it is, right there. Yeah, why in the world would they put such a big, large nut on this thing to where you got to drill an 1.5 inch hole for it? So that's one negative that I'm seeing. It's pretty much there. We just need a little bit more here. Probably gonna run out of battery before. There we go. Okay, guys. I'm very excited I was actually able to get it through there without running out of battery. Good Lord. So anyway, quite a large hole for just this silliness here. They could have designed that to where it had a smaller, I mean the cord here is, it's very small, and then this end piece is very large. So if it were me, I would have made that way smaller. But anyway, so that works fine. It's in there. I'm going to go to the other side. I'll bring you guys around over here. I'll grab these tools off of here first. Okay. All right. Okay guys, I'm going to go on the other side and I'm going to put a little caulking in this hole because it's a gigantuan hole. So like I was telling you before, the biggest issue I see with this thing is that humongous end that's on this thing. So other than that, everything so far seems okay. So I'm going to run around and put some caulking through this hole. Okay. Got some caulking on the hole, or in the hole. Now, I gotta climb up here in this corner and hook up the cord. Kind of tricky getting it up in this. Okay. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna put some caulking up on this side as well. I think it'd probably help to have a couple of ladders so you don't have to keep going back and forth with this thing here. I'm just gonna fill this in with caulking so we don't get any more wasps in here than we already get. Okay. And if I ever have to replace this, the hole can just be, you know, I can just take the caulking out of there. So, okay. So now we got the end of this. Now, remember I was telling you guys, you're gonna have to kind of bunch this wire back up because we ain't gonna need 16 foot of wire because we just put this thing right on the other side of the wall. So it's nice that they have the option to have that much wire, but we're not gonna need that much. So I saved that little tie, and I'm gonna tie this nice and neat again. Just like this. Yep. And then this little deal apparently just plugs in and screws on here. So let's just see how that, oh yeah, just like that. And then screws right on. Okay. So that's easy. Like I said, the only thing I'm gonna gripe about with this whole deal is this big end piece. So that's the only thing I have to gripe about. Now I'm gonna have to pack this ladder back over to the other side so I can put that card on there so I can test this thing. So I should have put it on when I was out there already, but I didn't think about it. So let me close up this caulking real quick. There we go. Now I'm gonna go pack this ladder back out there. Now this card, where did I put that thing at anyway? This card this came with. That is not it. I stuck that little card. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the directions card is also what you're supposed to block the solar panel with so you can test it. So apparently this fits right over that. So I'm gonna go around there and with the ladder again and put this card on there and then we can test it. Watch out. Okay guys, kind of folded the card over the deal. And we're supposed to push the button back here apparently. There we go. And the battery might not be charged either, so I don't think the battery's completely charged. But it seemed like it was pretty bright. It came on for a brief second. Not unless my card blew off. So I think the battery might just be dead on this deal. So anyway, you guys seen it come on for a second. I think I'm just going to let the dang thing charge today. Now holding it down doesn't do any good. Let me take this thing off of here and see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Alright, so that is the only thing there is to do. Just press this little button here. Maybe that just turns it on. So that's what I'm guessing. That's the only thing I can think of. So we'll just put it back in the slot, and then we'll wait till tonight when it gets real dark, and we'll test it out officially, I guess. But why that's not working. Now, the only thing I can think of is I might not have it. The card might not be making it dark enough or something. So I'm sure it's going to work. So I'm probably going to leave this ladder out here, just in case. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll probably come back out here and, you know, do a video tonight to see how this thing is actually working. So all right, guys, well, I'll catch you in a few. Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn again, and we're doing the second part of this video. It's probably kind of hard to see, but we're going out here to check the solar light that I put out in the woodshed and see how well it worked. Because when we did the test earlier during the day, even with the card, I think the battery probably wasn't that charged. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and flip this. I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around so you can see what happens when we open the door here to the woodshed. Now, see if it pops on or not here. Oh, there it goes. So, turn my flashlight off. So yeah, I mean, it's not super bright, but it's bright enough to where I can run the splitter if I need to. And yeah, check that out, guys. So there's the update. I mean, for a solar light, that is pretty darn bright. So, and like I said, it lights up this whole area. And this is a pretty large woodshed. So, and there's the famous Shadow. He's helping out. So anyway, guys, so I definitely recommend this light. I'll leave a picture of it in the thumbnail and probably throughout the video. So anyway, guys, well, if you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. And once again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great night.